What is the role of a constitution in limited government? Imagine living in a world where the government has no rules to follow. Sounds chaotic, right? This is where a constitution comes into play, especially in a limited government. A constitution serves as the legal foundation that defines and restricts government powers. It ensures that the government remains accountable to the people it serves. By establishing clear boundaries on what the government can and cannot do, it protects individual freedoms and prevents the concentration of power. In the context of liberal ideology, which values political freedom and individual rights, the Constitution is essential. It embodies the idea that government power must be limited to safeguard liberty. There are several key mechanisms through which this happens. First, we have enumerated powers. The Constitution explicitly lists the powers granted to the government. This means the government can only act within these defined areas. Any power not granted is reserved for the people or local governments. This reinforces the limitation on central authority. Next, consider the separation of powers. The Constitution divides government authority among three branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. Each branch has distinct functions and can check and balance the others. This prevents any single branch from becoming too powerful, helping to maintain a balance that protects individual rights. Another important aspect is the protection of individual rights. Many constitutions include a bill or charter of rights that guarantees freedoms such as speech, religion, and privacy. These rights limit government interference in citizens' lives, ensuring that political freedom and personal liberties are respected. Federalism also plays a role in limiting government. In many liberal democracies, the Constitution divides power between national and regional governments. This vertical separation further limits the scope of central government, allowing local governments to exercise autonomy and preventing national overreach. Finally, the rule of law is a cornerstone of a constitution. It establishes that the government itself is subject to the law. This means government officials must operate within legal constraints and cannot act arbitrarily. This reinforces accountability and protects civil society. From a liberal perspective, these constitutional features are designed to prevent abuses of power and secure individual liberty. The Constitution acts as a social contract between the government and citizens. Government legitimacy depends on respecting these limits. Practically, this means government policies and actions must align with constitutional provisions. Citizens have legal recourse if the government exceeds its authority. For example, constitutional protections like freedom of expression and protection against unreasonable searches prevent government intrusion into personal freedoms. Courts also have the power to review government actions and strike down those that violate constitutional limits. In essence, the Constitution is the cornerstone of limited government in liberalism. It defines, restricts, and regulates government power to protect political freedom and individual rights. This ensures that government serves the people without becoming oppressive.